guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Brittany, the face behind Heart and Hook. Today we are going to do a June Makes Roundup. I'm very excited for it because this is the first month that I really got into sewing as well as crochet. So I have a whole bunch of sewing projects that I did as well. So I'm going to start off with those. So without further ado, okay, I got really into sewing because I wanted to make all of my kids their own outfits for their last day of school. So I started off with this little Cars dress. I used an old bed sheet and I made just this like smocked halter top dress for my youngest for her last day of pre-K. So she is officially headed off to kindergarten. Then I made her sister a halter dress, but this one is not smocked, in this stitch print. Also another bedsheet dress. Her older sister didn't want a halter, so she got this dress. It is still like this smocked top part out of my childhood bedsheet. It's from the Barbie set from like 1998, I think. And my son wanted me to make him some shorts, some Minecraft fabric laying around. So I made him these little shorts. He wore them for his last day. Then I ended up buying this book right here. And there is a pattern in it for children's smock dresses. So I started making all of my daughters their own little smock dresses out of sheets that they chose. My youngest chose this little dinosaur one, so I whipped this up for her. My oldest chose butterflies, so she got this one. And then my middle daughter chose this purple stars. So she got that. That is it for sewing. I'll be right back with the crochet. I started off the month making this cream colored market bag. It looks really tiny, but I promise they stretch out to an insane amount. This one is actually available for purchase on my website. If anybody wants it, that's there. And then I made another one for myself, and I have used this one so much. I'm not even joking, it gets used all the time. So I made this purple one for me. I use it for my groceries, for when we go swimming. Honestly, it's amazing for when you go swimming because if the bag gets wet, you just toss it in the machine with all of your stuff. You don't have to worry about like anything getting wrecked. There's no zippers for stuff to snag on. It's amazing, and I can fit so much in here. This replaces like 2 grocery bags. It's amazing. I cannot speak highly enough of these bags. Mine. One of yours, maybe? I also tried my hand at crochet tapestry this month. So I got this pattern from Cody Crochets. Also, anything I have patterns for will be tagged in the caption. So I got this one, this pattern from Cody Crochets, and then this one. I just found an alpha graph for on Pinterest, and then I put it into Stitch Fiddle myself and whipped it up. I am quite honestly obsessed with these. They're perfection. They're not perfect, but in my eyes, perfection. Next up, I will get all of the cloud cardigan variations out of the way. I have had this beautiful Hudson's Bay yarn sitting for months, okay? Literally, I think I bought it in February. It's now July. So I finally decided to make a pullover version of the cloud cardigan in like a cropped, yeah, you know. It is perfection. I'm going to be wearing it all summer in the evenings because it is so warm and I love it. It's exactly what I needed. My son, who never requests anything, requested I made him a cloud cardigan in this Bernat blanket yarn. If you've watched my video on this, you know it was a struggle, okay? We ran out of yarn. It was like a whole thing. So we ended up finishing the cuffs off with this red, which he loves. And then he opted for no ribbing on the bottom. honestly, it's very him, and he wears it literally every single day. I have to steal it away from him to wash it, so I'm happy because he's happy. My husband also wanted a cloud cardigan, and he picked out the kale color. He requested I make this thing be an absolute monstrosity in size, okay? I took measurements on his body exactly how he wanted it. I followed those measurements to a T. This is exactly to the measurements. He puts it on, he's like, whoa, this is big. My guy, that's what you asked for. He still wears it. He loves it. So another success. Since it's summer, I continued the fashion of ponchos. I made this one using Blondie Knots' Nova poncho pattern. It's free. It's on her Instagram, her YouTube. I will also tag a link to the Instagram post in the caption below. This is it. I did make it just a hair too small. Like, I could still wear it, but there's just not enough like positive ease. So my middle daughter has decided it is for her. I hope she loves it because the yarn was really expensive. Then I have made my first ever pattern that's going to be releasing at the end of the month. It is this beautiful Dragonfly Poncho that I used the Big Twist Living yarn in the color Serenity to make. I'm absolutely in love with it. One, because I think it because it's my own pattern, but two, I'm just really vibing with ponchos lately. I think it's just like my favorite piece I've ever made. My pattern is coming out. I will update the caption once the pattern has actually released. And then I had a little bit of leftover yarn, so I just whipped up a matching bandana using Passionate Kelsey's tutorial. There's 3 items left, okay? We have the Luna halter from Jewel Makes. I did the pattern test for this one. I should wear this today, actually. I'm going to a splash park, so I think this would be perfect. I have had this yarn and this pattern just sitting for forever, so I ended up using this bamboo rayon yarn from Loops and Threads to make the Santorini cardi from Crochet by Sky. I haven't wore this yet. I think in theory I really like the pattern, but I don't know if I like it for me. I'm going to play around with styling it and hopefully get some wear out of it. If not, if I can't find a way I want to style this, this will be available on the website. I'm going to be deciding by July 14th. So, we have a week. Now, something I do wear all the time is the Siren Skirt by Chloe X Crochet. It is absolutely stunning. Once I figured out the pattern, it worked up so quickly. I mean, it was 12 hours, but in my brain that was quick. I cannot say enough good things about this pattern. Honestly, every pattern that I've used here, amazing. I just get a lot of wear out of this, and it's perfect for like just summer. I wore it literally yesterday. We went to the Mood Tart Conservatory here in Edmonton, and it was beautiful. Perfect for that. Okay, I did also make a baby beanie this month. However, I gave that away, so I'll insert a picture right here. It was for my daughter's favorite teacher assistant. I don't really know what she is, but she's amazing. She was incredible. She had been with my daughter for the last 2 years in her pre-K class, and she's having a baby, so I made her a little hat because she was so influential in my daughter's life, and she just amazing. So she has a little baby beanie for her hat. She didn't know what she was having yet, so I just whipped it up in an oatmeal color just so it could be used either way. So that's it for our June makes. Come back at the end of or beginning of August for all of our July makes, but I do post new videos every Tuesday if you're interested in that. So if you want to see more of me, subscribe. If you like this video, leave a little like-see. And comment to let me know what you're making or what you want to see me make next. Love you guys.